Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Absolute Beginner's Guide to Minecraft. I'm Paul of Thebes, and today we're going to look at, well, I suppose it's a bit of tree farming. Okay, I've got a chest here with all the different types of saplings, so let me just pop some of this stuff in here. And take these out. And plenty of bones. I want to put my bones away. And we're just going to plant some trees. Now, you know this simple story. You pop down the sapling, and if you have bone meal, which we have plenty of, you just right click it, and bam! There we go. A tree. That's a nice big one, actually. So, simple tree farming. Now, in the early days of Minecraft, you probably want to do something like this. Well, let's just clear some of this away. As you can see, that's quite a big one. So in the early days, I would recommend spacing your trees quite far apart to leave them room not to grow into each other, and they will grow quicker. Or if you have the bone meal, just, you know, come along and bone meal them. Now, as you can see, there are different heights. Some will branch out, some won't. This will happen with the oak. It will happen with the jungle wood. It won't happen with the birch, or the birch or the spruce. They don't branch out like this. So you can pick your different types of trees and work with those. See, these will never branch out, and they're always quite high, and they never have low hanging leaves like this that you have to punch away to get in to the log. So there are, you know, different pros and cons to each tree. So you have to make up your mind what type of wood you're looking for. If it's for a build, you need a specific type, or if it's just for your crafting, say for wooden planks or sticks, then you can have anything. If it's for certain weapons and tools, I'll sleep. So if the wood is for fuel or for sticks or anything like that, you can pick any one of them, whichever works out to the best of your advantage. And in the early days, when you want wood and you want it fast, you want to keep these babies a little further apart from each other. Maybe at least something like 4 to 6 blocks, maybe. Space them out so that they don't grow into each other and they take time. And of course, as I say, you can use the bone meal to quicken things up if you have it. In the early days, you don't usually do. You don't usually do? You don't usually do. Why does that sound so wrong? You don't usually do. Oh, I hate that when language starts to make absolutely no sense. Now, you can leave those to grow. You can mix different... let's take these out of the way. You can mix your different saplings up as well. So let's have a look at our different saplings. We have our oak, and we have our spruce, and we have our jungle, and we have our birch, and we have, excuse me, and we have our acacia, and of course they all grow into different types of trees. So let's have a look at that. Oak. Now, you see the spruce has been blocked here by the leaves, so that's what I mean. So, jungle, birch, acacia, oops. Okay, now our dark oak, 4 down like that, and there we go. You've got your dark oak, and you can do that with the jungle sapling as well. Let me show you that over here beside it. Yep. Okay, so in later days, these two, you can get quite a bit from quite a little. You can get quite a bit of wood from a small amount of saplings. But the returns are all different as well from the sapling. There's one that's grew in the time being that we have been playing around with these few. So in your early days, you can keep them like that. And as you get more into it, you can start, so like with the likes of oak, you can start having them right beside each other. It minimizes your drops of getting saplings back, is the only thing, by having them this way. Plus, if they grow to too high, they can stop each other as well by branching out. So what we need to do is cap these off for more efficiency. You could go up, maybe try and keep them at, maybe go up about 6 blocks and put a capping on it of some sort. Okay, I've gone up 6 here, and I'm going to start my cap just there. So that leaves them to grow to a height of 6, which is fairly small. You can go up to 10, but you're going to start getting into branches and stuff like that. Okay, this just limits them to quite a small. Like, I mean, you can reach to a height of 7. So with the oak, if you go up to a height of 10, you've got maybe a 2-leaf block height for the top, and you've got your 7 blocks of wood, so you can reach the whole way. But that's just to give you kind of an idea of how you can limit it. That these will run in together. Spruce won't do this. You can do this with birch. You can do it with the jungle trees and the acacia. You can't do it with the where is my spruce tree? Did I forget to put the spruce tree? Ha! Our spruce. Oh dear, sorry. Still a bit stuffed. Colds and flus and things like. But anyway, there's our spruce. You can't do that next to each other. You need at least, I think, a 2-block gap. And leaves will stop them growing. Now, the wood will grow through certain blocks, even chests. So, like these branches. So be careful where you're putting stuff. You also need light. Everything needs light. They all have different light levels of growth. So be sure to put some torches out, or glowstone, or jack-o'-lanterns. Keep your light levels up, because when nighttime comes along, they will slow down. You need the light. And you can grow trees underground. Again, you need torches or glowstone or jack-o'-lanterns to provide the light. And then you just come along with your axe and you chop them down. Simple as that. I mean, what else do you want? The handy thing with this form of doing it, whee! Perfect timing. See, it's quite low. And you're gonna have to break through your leaves to get to the trunk. And this will happen. Let's just help nature along, shall we say? Okay. This will leave you with less leaves because they're all growing into each other. I can get, if I can reach those ones there, I can show you they will grow. See? Now, these are best. These type of farms are just best to let grow. You don't want to be bone mealing this type of thing, because if you're going around bone mealing, then these are the better type of things to do. Because you leave yourself having more leaves, so you get more saplings in return to plant more. This kind of thing, you'll get a limited return on your saplings, but it's easier to chop it all down in one go. So this is kind of a later in-game farm where you're after wood and not so much the saplings to replant. We could replant Well, not the spruce. Where did my oak? Okay. And then we just go around till we plant our oak. And then, of course, you can either break the leaves or wait till they spawn and drop your leaves again. So that's a simple, or drop these things, saplings. See? So it is working. But you will get a limited return on your saplings as opposed to leaving it wide open like this. And there is the odd chance of getting apples from the oak trees. Not from the other ones, of course. Okay, so that's a very basic and simple look at farming trees for wood. There are more, hey, thank you. There are more in detail you can get with it. But, you know, we're the absolute beginner's guide and we're looking at very basics. So it's the thing you want to do is you want to plant a lot of trees when you're using wood. And there are several ways you can do it. And of course, you can tidy it up, do them all in rows, have paths between them, make them look cool, not just functional. And you could build nice fences around them. You could make your own orchards. Of course, in the next episode, I can show you what we can do with the wood to further help us in our mining endeavors or anything else. So tune in for that one, and we'll see you in the next episode, and I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching. All the best. Bye bye.